Hey, I'm Timo and you're watching the 10th video of my project where I'm talking and building my old Lego. Today we're going to do the tiniest Lego set that I have. It's a set 1760 and it's bearing the name Go-Kart. And I think this is a kind of set which you normally find in the supermarket at the Casa. I'm not sure if it's even in the catalog of '95 when it was released. So if it's there, then it must be somewhere in the Lego Town, Lego City theme. It also has a special product number, a quite low product number. So it seems like it's not part of also the normal collection. So at the car racing, auto racing, I don't see it. So yes, I think it's really something that was not included in the in the catalog. Okay. Yes, I remember something like this, that it was like just in a basket with little Lego sets, little boxes, probably €2 or €3 or whatever currency we had back then. Could be in Germany or in Holland that I got it. The reason that I building this very small Lego set today is that I also want to talk a bit about the project, because this is the first video of the next month of April. I'm recording this still in March. So this is the 10th video. We had 9 videos before, and there was quite a challenge in the way of how I did it with filming, how I did it with settings and with editing, and there was a lot of stuff I found out that I have to improve, things I improved already and things that I'm still working on. One of the bigger topics was, and still is, the lighting and the temperature. I think it was in the 3rd video where I was talking about that I changed the temperature and the light, I think also, and that video actually turned out to be one of the worst light-wise, because there was a huge change in light outside. So a part of the video got overexposured, and I did a hell of a job in the editing to correct it a bit again. But of course, overexposure is very difficult to deal with in the editing. So maybe you'll notice it, that the part of the video, of the 3rd video, was a bit like it was the video with the Octon Jeep and trailer with speedboat on it. So what I'm learning a bit is that I maybe have to be a bit more careful with, I should film and then always check, and if I see mistakes. But I was just starting more and more filming these videos in a batch, like doing on the end. I did like more videos in one day, and then there was just not enough space anymore, time to check the mistakes and just make sure not to repeat those mistakes again in the next video. But of course, it's also as a matter of efficiency when you can just shoot more videos on one day. So what I also learned is that I have to write down what I'm doing, because I had it in my mind, but I didn't remember really proper anymore what settings I used. So this is what I'm going to do in the April month. Mine is the next video, because the next video I already recorded it a couple of days ago, because it's a bit like a complicated video. So beside that video, I will try now with every video to write down what did I do, which settings, so that I also can compare and know what was good and what was bad, and how I can get back to the settings that were the right one. The thing is, I'm working, as I mentioned in my first video, I think I'm working with quite older cameras. Maybe you can say they are quite outdated. And with these cameras, they are working fine, but what's very important with those cameras is that you have to put exactly the settings that you will need in the end result. Like if you have the light settings not really proper, if they are off, or the temperature, this can be a pain in the ass in the editing. And it's affecting what I learned, what I actually knew already from projects in the past, like 5 years ago or longer ago, is that the first thing that gets affected by adjusting too much the settings in the editing are the colors. And that's one of the most important things with Lego, that the colors are nice, you know. And this is maybe what you noticed in some of the videos, that the colors were not really nice. So that's one of my main goals, that this is all starting to get better. Yes, I just wrote down a bit, like quickly, a list of the videos that I did till now, and like what happened there, you know. And yes, in the second video I also used a black t-shirt, which was like not a good idea. I think I should really stick to the gray, the mid-tone colors, but at best the gray, because I also had white t-shirts. White t-shirts are fine, but the black t-shirts are just, a black t-shirt is just very difficult in relationship to everything, because if you're not wearing black, then you have more range in going further in black if you need that, especially for the hair and for the contrast. And if you have a black t-shirt, that's already showing you till where you can go. You cannot make black blacker, so if you do that, the t-shirt got a bit like a giant black spot, you know. And also you just don't see a lot of structure in black. I already knew that before, but I still wanted to try it, because it can also look nice. You just need very good lighting to have to wear black in a video. And yes, I also just want to keep the videos, also lighting wise, a bit simple, so that I can produce more videos in a shorter amount of time. And those videos are not like, they don't need to be cinema quality, you know. It's more like news TV quality, you know, maybe a bit above. So it has to be like a setup that I can just repeat quickly and easy, and the results should still be fine, but it should be a bit like you know, of both sides, both, you know. And then unfortunately the third video had this major lighting issue. Yes, in the ninth video, the one you just saw before, I made a terrible mistake with the temperature. There was a totally wrong setting on the camera. I shot the video with way too much yellow, and to correct that in the editing, this is still what I have to do as we speak now. I have to change a lot in this temperature, and it's the quality of the image, of the video, of the footage is going really down. So you already saw it, the video, and you already probably noticed that there was something weird about this video color-wise, but that's probably all I could still do with this footage. But it's something now I want to try to avoid by checking more what I'm doing before I'm starting filming, checking the light everywhere, checking the light outside, and to avoid things that I can maybe avoid. Yes. So let's put this aside. And let's start building this tiny, very small Lego set. The manual, which I will start calling, I will try at least to start calling the manual the instructions, because that's what I see all over the internet, that it's called instructions. So the instructions are tiny also, just 5 steps, excluded the build of the minifigure. So let's start with the little guy. So yes, what you probably already noticed, this camera is not there anymore. I moved it there because I wanted to see if I could make it possible that you see more of what I'm building and less are my hands. So I moved it a bit away from me, 90 degrees. So this little guy will check out what we're doing here. So I move the camera now to this spot. It's possible that I still adjust it for the next video again, and then maybe move it back again if I find out that the previous position was better. I will just all the time change settings for every new video if I realize that that the previous setup was better. And yes, you also noticed that my drink is now on the left side, because there's this maybe a bit annoying hole in the table, and with not really a purpose right now, and I realized this specific glass exactly fits inside, and then I just moved my catalog to the right side. I was before always hiding it by putting the catalog over it, but then the moment I took it away, you probably already noticed this weird black spot in the corner showing up underneath the Lego catalog. So, oh, only 5 steps, and I managed to still already go to the step after. And it's a really, really tiny set because we already finished. And yeah, this video was a bit more about the project and things that changed and will change. I also want to try to have one big set now at least once in a month, maybe twice in a month on a Sunday, because yes, I'm just really looking forward for those kind of sets. And there we have this little car, and let's show it a bit a closer look. Yes, the difficulties with this camera is just that I had the same issue here. It's a bit better now, but still, you know, when I want to move my hand to have it in the composition of the camera, it's still difficult to know left, right, up, down. I try to find a way to mirror my monitor, but mirroring in computing language is it means that you have 2 monitors connected, so it's very difficult to find mirroring it, like flipping it. So, and I don't think it's possible, but I would really need this monitor to be flipped. Then I can just easily move, because now I always have to think like, now I'm doing it correct. But most of the time I move the opposite direction of where I should be. So it's a Thursday, shorter video, a tiny build. I talked a bit about the project, and I still hope you liked it. And please subscribe. I forgot to mention that in a couple of videos before. It's very important. Please subscribe. And I wish you a wonderful day or evening or night. And looking forward to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Schumacher, 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 Schumacher.